This is a reading about his true feelings towards you. And you can hold your heart, your hand. You can hold your hand in front of, the pictures of the 4 decks. And if you feel a heat, a warmth in your hand, then it might be the right answer. Then it will be the right answer. And use your intuition, which pile to choose. Let's dive deep into what is his true emotion towards you. This is the reading for pile 3, the Simas, the Spirulina Simas. And let's use the Quran. I just choose a page with my eyes closed and point my finger into one of the pages and choose a sentence. Give full measure when you measure, and wait with a balance that is straight. That is the most fitting and the most adventurous in the final determination. Give full measure when you measure, and wait with a balance that is straight. That is the most fitting and the most adventurous in the final determination. Let's look for sentence in Nancy Garden Tarot Medici. You want or need a job or a new source of income, or have an obsessive desire for someone or something. You want or need a job or a new source of income, or have an obsessive desire for someone or something. Yeah. So let's look at the cards here. The tarot deck. The tarot deck, he sees you as a very spiritual, engaged woman. You might be a spiritual teacher. He sees you as a very magic woman, being connected with spirituality, and he regards himself to be your lion. Seems as you have a very, very passionate love life, but I can also see that something has happened within your family. Maybe someone has just died. Your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, or a dear friend, a family member, your grandfather or your grandmother. Someone has just died, or you have lost a friendship with someone that was very dear to you. So the death card comes up. Regarding to that, you might have been, in a grief for some period of time, and you have been struggled for a long period of times. We have the 7 of Wands, showing that there's been a struggle, and for some time you might not feel that you have been appreciated in this relationship, because we have the 6 of Wands in reverse. But we also have the Sun, and after the storm Under bad weather comes the sun. And there's a lot of prosperity for you in this relationship awaiting. There will be a change in mentality because we have the tower. So you have, to leave this grief behind. It might take some time, but we have the Hierophant card showing you meditating. So it's just a matter of inner work, not seeing the death, the pain as, an enemy, but a dear friend, involving you, your spirituality to even grayer, higher, not a grayer. It maybe feels very gray at the moment, but through pain, and through sorrow, and through death, or just signs of death, something that are going against you in your life. If it's not that someone has, if it's not that you're lost, this is a general reading, so I'm just, mentioning all the possibilities. So if it's not about dear friend just died or a relationship has been, ended, then it could be that it's just something in your life has ended and you feel pain about that. Maybe you've lost a job and you feel stressed and painful about that. But new opportunities are waiting ahead with the sun. Prosperity is for sure awaiting ahead. And we have justice. Justice will arrive and you will find your inner peace again. He would like you to go on a venture, and there is also the Seven of Swords indicating that times have been tough, but maybe there's a great potential within these tough times that it will really lead in the final end to some kind of prosperity, because the Seven of Swords is about, things are not always as, it seems to be. When you look deeper into it, there's more to it. And, the situation you have been through might lead to something fruitful. So we have the Age of Cups. Let's look into the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Where is it? And we also have the Nine of Wands in reverse. So you're still very much struggling, and the struggling isn't over yet. But don't worry. Just allow yourself to feel the pain, and everything will be just in order. There's always a higher plan with things happening. And in the end, you will come out of it even stronger and even more prosperous. I can't find that card, Ace of Cups. Don't know why I can't find that. But it's about prosperity, feeling free and magic. being in tune with nature, being grateful for life. I can't find it in my book. I don't know why, but it doesn't matter. It's about feeling free and alive again, being grateful, prosperity, in tune with nature. And we have the Knight of Swords. Let's look into that. The Knight of Swords. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide from your feelings anymore. Ready or not, here I come. Reminds me of that song. The Knight of Swords is coming. Best get out of his way, unless, of course, he is here to sweep you off your feet. The knights are all about movement. This one more so than the others. Once he gets an idea in his head, there will be no stopping him. Of course, if he is on your side, you may not want him to. The Knight of Swords is a capable ally, determined and focused. Maybe a little too focused. In fact, since he can be hard to stop once he gets going. If you're going along for the ride, expect to feel the wind in your hair and see the ground far underneath your feet. So yeah, you will become alive again. You will feel that, that your love, maybe you, for some period of time, because this grief you're going through, you haven't felt appreciated. We have the Six of Wands in reverse, so you haven't feel appreciated. But he will, come and he will sweep you off your feet and make you feel appreciated again and loved again. And nothing will stop him when he finally falls in love with you again. Maybe your sorrow and your pain has made him into... Of course, he has been loving you all the time, but maybe not paying you enough attention. But you will get that attention again. And there's nothing unsecure about that, message. For certain he will, because we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So it's not either the one way or the other way. We have the sun, people dancing, people laughing, together holding hands. In a field with lots of flowers. The sun is very, very bright on the picture. And that indicates that, there's light in the end of the tunnel. We have the Three of Cups in reverse. So you will gain luck and prosperity in future. And when the moon is in reverse, it just indicates that through this death that you somehow is experiencing painful feelings within your heart, the moon will, the moon will, for a period of time, not shine so bright, but it will shine brighter, and love will shine again in your life. That's how I interpret this cards. And you don't have to fight against your feelings. The Seven of Wands comes with that message. You have been fighting against those feelings for such a long time, pretending that everything is alright, and then maybe not showing your deepest emotions of grief. And in the everyday life, working, and there is also not much time to look within. But you should not fight your inner feelings anymore. You should just allow the tears to come out and feel the grief and do that meditation because we have the Hierophant. You sit down, you're a spiritual teacher here. And if you're not a spiritual teacher, you know, this experience with grief in your life will be a big experience for you and your loved one. So yeah, when you finally reach the end of the tunnel and see the light, it would have been such a great experience that you might be able to write a book about it and teach other people how to get through such things. Because the lady here on the picture on the Hierophant is sitting in a deep meditation together with younger people, and that may, signifies that you can teach people that has not gone through these kind of matters yet and don't have that experience that you have now. You can teach them about life, about how to gain best out of going through these kind of things. Let's have a sentence from the Quran. But yeah, we have the strange card, so he really thinks you're this magical woman, and he used to see you as this very strong woman that can, you know, handle every kind of situation, and he sees himself as the lion in the relationship. So, and we have the chariot that you have indicating that you have because the picture here is not like the pictures of on the other decks. So how I interpret it with my Danish language as the key to unlock the truth is that, you know, you have a very good love life in general. You are passionate, both very passionate about this love relationship. So, when he had turned away from them and from those whom they worshipped beside Allah, we bestowed on him Isaac and Jacob, and each of them we made a prophet. When he had turned away from them and from those whom they worshipped besides Allah. So when you have finally had turned away from all that sorrow, you know, all that grief, all that pain that you at the moment maybe can't see through, and you don't really worship it as something worthful and something that comes from Allah, comes from God, but actually there's a smiling face. Allah is shining like a big sun behind all that grief and all that pain. And you know, we bestowed on him Isaac and Jacob, and each of them we made a prophet. Yeah, this experience will make a prophet out of you. You will be able to teach other people about your experiences, and they will be grateful for that. And you will be, you know, you will receive that, you know, 6 of Wands is in reverse. You may not have been appreciated for some period of time, but actually, when you've gone through all this and reach the end of the tunnel, you will see the light and you will get appreciated again. Maybe you will get a reward from the book you're reading about these matters. So you will gain the prosperity in the end. That's what the cards tells me and my intuition. I hope you like the reading, and if it doesn't resonate with you, then maybe you didn't listen to your inner intuition when you were picking the pile. And if that's not the case, then then try to choose another pile from one of my other readings. Be blessed, be loved, and you know, when the death signs in our lives appears, it's also always a very great opportunity for spiritual enlightenment and development. And yeah, in China, I was living in China for many years, and in China we have one character for this matter. It's called Danger crisis, and opportunity. So always see the opportunity in every kind of obstacle in your life, because there is a godly smiling face within, promising you big prosperity when you've gone through the hardships. Namaste, peace be upon you. Choose love, don't choose fear. Peace on us. Take care of yourself. Take good care of your beloved ones. And, show each other mercy. Be grateful for each other. And stay together through hardships. And, do that inner work. Don't try to escape from your inner emotions or see them as your enemies, no matter how painful they are. Just make friends with them. Peace be upon you all, and namaste.